You are now watching Showbiz Snap, your daily showbiz update. Mula sa naging article or update ng SMNI News OSG, pinawawalang bisa sa Korte Suprema ang Comelec Rapler Agreement. Narito ang nasabing nilalaman ng petisyon. Mula sa nasabing artikulo, Solicitor General asked the Supreme Court to declare Comelec Rapler MOA void. Solicitor General Jose C. Calida, the government staff lawyer and acting as the People's Tribune, files with the Supreme Court a petition to declare the Memorandum of Agreement or MOA between the Commission on Election and Rapler void for being violative of the Constitution and other laws, not to mention its being onerous to the government and the Republic. Today's event is an unprecedented. It's ultimately in the interest of preserving the integrity of the country's election, which is just 2 months away. The OSG, in its 28 February 2022 letter, urged the Comelec to rescind the MOA within 5 days or until March 4, 2022. Otherwise, the OSG warned that it will file the necessary case in court as People's Tribune to declare the nullity of the MOA by March 7, 2022 on 4th March 2022. The Comelec sent a letter to the OSG feigning ignorance of the legal reason set forth by the OSG to resign the MOA. Regrettably, up to this time, despite the OSG advice that the MOA is void and illegal, the Comelec still chose to not rescind the MOA. Given the urgency of the situation and the transcendental importance of the issues involving matters of public interest, Solicitor General Calida urges the highest court of the land to exercise its constitutional mandate to stop the numerous violations of the 1987 Constitution and other laws in the execution of the Rapler Comelec MOA and to immediately issue a temporary restraining order. According to the Solicitor General, it is beyond belief that Comelec has allowed a foreign, non-registered entity to interfere the conduct of the country's elections. The SEC had earlier revoked Rapler's certificate of incorporation on appeal. The Court of Appeals or CA did not issue any resolution which stayed or reversed the revocation. Even the SEC reviewed a supposed supervening event after the CA remanded the case. The SEC maintained the revocation. The Solicitor General's petition avers that even if Rapler were treated as an existing corporation, it is a foreign mass media entity managed by an American citizen and whose operations are funded and controlled by foreign entities that include Omidyar Network Fund or LLC. It is primarily based on this fact that the MOA violates the constitutional and statutory prescription against foreign interference in the country's elections. The OSG urges in its petition, Rapler's interference pursuant to the MOA comes in various forms. Specifically, Comelec has essentially co-shared with Rapler its power to decide on all questions affecting elections pursuant to Part 1, Paragraph 1b of the MOA. This is a clear usurpation of the Constitution. Part 1, Paragraph 5 of the MOA authorized Rapler to alert Comelec on any election-related posts in social media and with the sole discretion to determine what it deems false, misleading, and harmful information. Such power granted by Comelec in favor of Rapler clearly constitutes prior restraint on freedom of speech and of expression. The MOA likewise breeds unconstitutional incursion into an individual's right to privacy, as Rapler was granted access to key information and confidential data of registered voters absent any proper and narrowly focused safeguards on the retrieval, use, and storage of such data. Finally, Part 2, Paragraph 3 of the MOA grants to Rapler unqualified access to data of untransmitted votes to all the canvassing center due to lowering of threshold and such other technical issues in the automated election system. Without any safeguards on how the Comelec or Rapler will protect the sanctity of the unsubmitted votes, the endless possibility here is that Rapler may control any election narrative that suits the agenda of Rapler's foreign owners, which will not be for the benefit of the Filipino people. The Comelec has wittingly lent credence to Rapler's storyline about the Philippine election due to Rapler's unbridled rights under the MOA or unbridled. Collectively, these powers granted to Rapler constitute taking part or influencing in any manner in any election within the prohibition set forth in Section 81, Article X of the Omnibus Election Code. It is the OSG's position that the nation's future is at risk for the Comelec erroneously chose to partner with a foreign-controlled media company whose license was duly revoked in 2018 and dangerously allowed this pseudo-media company to proactively influence the 2022 election. Rapler is enmeshed in various criminal cases such as cybercrime, violation of the anti-dummy law, violation of the Securities Regulation Code, and several tax evasion cases and tax violations. Rapler's president and CEO Maria Ressa has been convicted of cybercrime, a crime that involves moral turpitude. Indeed, the National Press Club of the Philippines properly called out Rapler's authority to fact-check election-related posts by any citizen due to its party record when it comes to dissemination of truthful information, considering its record of gross bias in its reportage that resulted to its current legal woes. Pasalamat nga ang marami sa SMNI dahil sa pagbibigay nila ng idea kung ano ang nilalaman ng nasabing petisyon ni Atty. Calida. Ngayon ay aabangan na lang kung ano ba ang magiging sagot dito ng Comelec. At iyan ang ating showbiz snap update. Images are all credit to the rightful owners and thank you for watching Showbiz Now.